I was saying the youth no. Yes, so tap on China what the youths are becoming fed up. In fact, the youths are becoming fed up, and at any point in time, anything can happen as a country. Ghana, yenyina yesa, yenyina yesa. I'm not gonna say, uko media nesu abusia abranti wabi. I don't know ne boy she pay guy wa koduro ne film na no ordene. Said there was a beke kanadwa kire Mahama asa threaten no. Akeka na adwa kire Ghana Security Council. Ghana Police just say the agencies in Ghana hanom no. Said the krachi esa beke kanadwa pa dia kire wo mu no. Ene emu threats ene emu ade no. Me hu ye no in fact. Ene soso e de mame. Me ma nchiri mu. No akire wa adwen ama me. E wo comment section. Aha yi Penyah block media. Me so say ni di mu. Obe like video no that my boss subscribe button. So be click bell notification icon for latest updates. Na be kire wa adwen de ama me. E wo comment section. Me so ba so no I no process enya bi act. Enti eno am TikTok. Na me scroll FYP. Me scroll go pay guy be say, "Hey, back you open na. Ma me tennis be come hear na say Ghana police for picture eda ne nchen, logo da ha. We logo da ne nchen. Mahama e picture da ne side. We eda ne ha. Na say all bro nsem say ah. Ense na kwayi ken. Ade dey na esi. Na ebusa ne sma all kan no. Ensem wa brantiwa we e kan no. Eni soso enya nsem kuma.
Google Parliament ni amu ma me twemu ba ko. Efiti Parliament or Speaker of Parliament, Adapim and your friend saying police near Altena with friends saying Parliament gate and okay to saw a bomb home by honestly my tum. After some more mushes soldier for Talinia, she will soldier for Talinia, and a barracks near who do Ganania, Muna Chemu Bakumbako, and a more Yerenam, Anamo Manama, Munia, Muma Chemu Bakumbako. After police phone ya so yete minia, Munia Muma Chemu Bakumbako, any depo biara, I wagana. Biara ene mo yere ne mo ba munia mu ma metwemu baako boga abrabone mu ayeden afa jubilee house ofiti president no so e de be si security ne so ja fom gugu onia mo duty ne mo munia munyi duty mu ma metwemu baako afa chale abrabone mu ayeden yentumi biom bebi edu na no oden Nigeria fo ene Niger fo aba hanom ene mo ba jiji juma fa boga sisi na me free juma bo anope boga ejuma kura ope bi kura no waye kura unya Omba ba bejeju ama Ghana fo ankasa kure wa ha no mkra no ombo tai frefre Nigeria fo no so ma meyi omedwuma mom eni Nigeria fo no ase yan Ghana ye wo Ghana anom no ase chese yenim ye chese ye ejimi fo na wo asisiale sisia no boga nye kasa kire biomu ne mu amtwemu biomu security fo nya mo Ghana ne president na parliament MPP ne ndis mu amtwemu baako me ka mi nso bia efse nya obia na ehweme wa ase me ankasa na mehweme ho wa we peni na we abai nipa no a we soja we police we MP hwan no boga ho batale hyame uma me aduane ndi o sa me hweme yere uma miska fam hweme yere what you say me twamba school fees anya no ba ma miska twamba school fees what you say enkrofo na ba no mo gi ejuma fa ejuma me na mo pese ye ne ye den ye de hwe ye yere ene ye mba mo ne yesusu enye bi den edi todi ye ne ba be ka mo ho what you say e wo police ni sojem na afede ya abo Nigeria fo Niger fo na ho ban wo Ghana if se Ghana yo mo dia mo ma me twabiom afi so se asma yes and so can say ukọ na say we Ghana ni kwa na say ukọ go bie o shop kwa na say otete ano kwa masa yen bo yen tohwe o pack the bar bonten a masa efiti anopa nkrofo se na bi wasa pack dia kobium e de na eto boga mo ma mi twem baako bium e wo say boys eto asase boys hide boys fire no what you say ya wowo ne so ya den efse yesu enyi what you say bigbi ase dia ase dia brabo ne si fa kono masa enye easy what you say mo ma mi twem baako bium nti se mo fe se mo mutie na se yen ye ka asem e wo hanom se mo ntie na mo so mo mbuan efse voting kwa majority carries the votes kwan civilians what you say mo ma mi twem baako bium e sa fe se o san so ko adwuma mu o san ko adwuma mu a boga onya hwe tamakwe makona nte edwuma mu sa Nigeria Niger omonkwa e de ne ye wa harom ena immigration musumo ma metwam baako amotete borders amokọ borders amobe de abamudwuma ni enso ni mu ma metwam biom efise mo ana mo ye de mo bo ma ahoho na ye den eba Niger Chad Nigeria ba na mo ye den omo ba Ghana na ho na se Ghana yetiye wa ha mu ma metwam biom yesusu ye we problems what you say ye brepa you will problems what you say bibi anyama nko ye mayen e na dia na mo je ahoho no mo ba ahya wo Ghana ahya wo kra complain say na Nigeria fo no ma ba beji adwuma ni nia den afa so mo no mo de bayo say nyom no mo de bayo na say Ghana ahya wo susu won kwan so no su di wo ni krom mo ma mi twem biom afa susu he say asema me kan say Nigeria for no e wo se ye pamo mu ne afiri ya ene Niger for ni nia e de firi ano se mu fi se mu ntumi ndi se adwuma na me na meyi me ho asi ono master maka mi nsuro bia e se ni obi na ehwe me na me hwe me ho me bre masa ebra me bre masa wo ni hu bi wo nhwe me wo ye pani kasa kire na obema me wo yuntu boto mu fa ma me wati ase wo tie dada o ma mi twemu biom nti o se ye pamo mu ne afiri se Ghana no ye na ye wa Ghana hanom dada wati ase eno mo fi se Ghana hanom ye sika wo soro asumdwe wa hanom ade nte no mo konko ye sa wo mukro mo ba hanom mo ma mi twemu biom na mo de no diplomatic relation wati ase anyonkofa ene nkwase ade ano mo ba be ye wo Ghana hanom boga ye pamom na so be pamo ye krum Ghana for Nigeria ye pe omo fo mo mbra se tuo na be kasa mo bi ewu so no mfiri anom we sini dan onije ni kura we sini dan kura e foul Nigeria ni we sini dan kura e foul e wo Ghana ha ni yesterday de ba de ni nianhye wati ase se wo fi se mo mu ye mpefo na mo se mo ntumi ndi ma ni pipi ni andisi kasa na mo be kai se mo dwen the next election na galamse so e illegal man so e ko se de na mo ye fa na se mo ta cha galamse fu so wati ase if se obemom se mo meto dwane di ejuma no sa na we bi wo Ghana ha nyama ya kraka di fra buchi sa na we bi ayan kasa ye wa hanom wati ase pese kran kwala de try de kra ye kra de ba uma mi twemu biom wo yo CMPP ni NDC na de bia na jobs ejuma no sa na mo de ban sen ana mo de man se nyu no mo mutabu ya galamse so boga e wo so mo hweba e wo so mo hwe mo yere no e wo so mo didi wati ase na mo fa police ni so mo kwata se mo de mo aban mu mutie mu ma mi twemu ba ko biom maka mi nsuro bia opa be cheme na fa me kokot boga me ntesa amanfo no munim kasa no wati ase yan kokot me kasa pepepe ma saga na so yesma from dada omunia me challenge yom me nkwa yan kokot pasia fo ejuma ne endorse wo Ghana ejuma ne eni Ghana MPP ne ndisi munti mu ma mi twemu bio ma na fe oba bia obeko soja bia je said na ti aka performance oya be ma je se opeska mu ma mi twemu bio nti se etuma wo ejuma abrofofo yese sa na street ne tie obi ekura anytime kra de ma if se ejuma dorso ye free wati ase asia na so na onye bad girl e na so oba be soja so ye bad girl so onye bad girl oye me baba o so peso ko soja by force do na ti be ka fom ma mi twemu bio ma utie me wati ase nti sisi aro efiti monia parliament mpenifo ni nia munya mu ma mi twemu mbaako maka mi nsuro bia bebi edu na no oden abrabo na ehye boga nya ne yenyi uko weni manje uba weti anje nifa anje benkum anje wati ase o pempe masa o ye dan de ani ni aloke enye ize ana bia na mo je ahwo wona e ba sisi adan mo ye pragea se pamom na so mo de mo pragea ni akomkuro mo fanko bibi o ma e bi o mo pese mo de komkuro bi o mo fanko na Ghana fo nso nya pragea ni bi nchi na ejuma ni mbu na ya masa na ye friend saying Ghana fo tumi ko fa omo Nigeria ni Niger fo so ma be ejuma na Ghana mo Babylon Ghana fo no omo mo krom fo no mo Babylon eso mo te onyama dufude nti na to no san kra no ko sai ko to no san no mu twetwia ena mo ba na hyawo nsam nkwa na nya ejuma pepe bia so esem mpanifo mo nyama adwe sem be bia ejuma wo fre hu se wo yeso je wo nya be ma o ma mi twem ejuma no wa wo ye pani na wo bobo ye ho ba no wa bisa ho se nyama wa hyehye wo no wa bisa se etumi organa ha abra ye wo cotton plantations wa ha ye wo de ba de ye ba ye wo mineral resources ni nia wa ha wa bisa ho wati ase na onim se san nyama na ema ejuma ade nte na mbrafofo no ba no betu no mo de ko no makwa koye phone wo hwem wo mu ma mi twem phone no wo ye Ghana se ekra ye penifo ne mo hwem nya mu ma ne ma mi twem baako except all the boys who are with me what ase nti ejuma no ene ye pese yeso ye bie wa na yenye ejuma ne ma boys na boys nye ska no mo hide no mo tasa ase na Ghana ma so musu anware o mo so munya emema de bi nware ejuma ni onum boys so ntumi nware na Nigeria fo no ba no mo ba obenya Ghana ni nware a 419 sakawa ede ba de no na ware no nya passport mma mi twem go befen def register mma mi twem baako passport office mma mi twem baako amunya mo tetete onum wati ase ese Nigeria ni discover oya robi oya sakawa obroska obedi no aye passport amano no aye Ghana card amano ese Ghana ni no oni akomodo be esa na ese Ghana for esa na ese nya sa na ete omo na mo ba na mo cheche sa anyama bonya muna mma mi twem baako wati ase nti ana na ye ka no enyo bia na wa akomo betimi de gisi keduru sa enye obi an na wa akoma betumi akwa esakawa betumi akwa fraud ne scam sa no wetumi nye scam tem sa nti omo muni sa akoma na de na mo yede mo na kama befesi muni an baako maako se muni ma no ansa na mo hye mo soja atare mo ami twem so 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 mba wo mbaba ejuma so da che bepie ye bebisa so papa ede ni o soja police o na mgbe hu ade mo ami twem baako ga me catch your boga me mo street ni so baby eduru na se boys nye tu okro mbeto boys nye 20 na anro Nigeria for no kwa sha se Ghana for ni me catch your Ghana for boga omo si omo fasa ho adwe omo nye tu okro mbeto yenya se kan ye betwe se mo amu edwuma wa ba mu nia na ye time mu nia se mo tete ka mu house mu ye time MPs ni nia ye time nia boga nye sky boga ye be twa obi ehu ni be twa kidnapping na de ba man fi se Ghana for ntumi nya sa o mentality nation na di na boys ayentia yenya tu okra ye betwe ne afaya o what you say some simu mfi yen na de bia modern jobs na politics na jobs na politics we so be ya na we twe ne san we so be ya twe ne san soldier for kwasiafo chimifo na ye ka chom se mun revolutionary government no hwe Burkina Faso Niger Mali hwade ya ekoso omo akwanye nia bibia ompeso omo ye de ma oman no kwasiafo na mukrom kura aba na ma ba beji ejuma area den wa ntie na ediska e ba kwa obi anko ni krom kon command ni own business wo no what you say na ye face problems chimifo kwasiafo adentia usoro Donald Trump uma mi twem se Donald Trump ye onyame okita measures asia na ofra so be ma ntu usoro no uma mi twem ba baga me be ma mi oga mi soro bia Donald Trump kra nka ho wo fi se o yesu wo sunsun je ti chai kra bre na be face mi soro bia
enya no nko o wie ye e no se bia kwa asem no opese Ghana mpanifo omuti na wura wo masum ewura wo mutirim wura wo masum etre bia no omunti twidi a osanya abotre enya time eye another version in English.
now from the Parliament House, okay, from the Speaker of Parliament, all of you, your pussy, together all the parliamentarians there, your mother's pussy, your father, your mother, your grandmother, your grandparents, your grandfather, together with your children and all your descendants and all your ascendants, your ancestors, all of you, your mother's pussy, together with the security guard and all the clerks at the parliament, all of you, your mothers, your fathers, together with the Jubilee House, all of you over there, all of you, your mothers from the presidency and then the security guards, the soldiers there, at the barracks, at Gunja Barracks, Michelle Camp, barracks, everything you can ever mention of in Ghana, all of your mothers one by one, your mother's pussy one by one, together with the soldiers, your wives, all of you, your children, your pussy, you are very, very stupid, all of you are fools, all of you are animals, okay, you are goats. Now, this is the reason why I'm insulting all of you, okay? This is the reason I'm insulting all of you, and you are very, very stupid again. And now, this is the reason. Together with all those who are working at the passport office, your mothers, your fathers, birth and death register, your mothers and your fathers, your mother's pussy. And then what again? What do we have? And then the immigration, the loose immigration who are collecting bribes and allowing foreigners to come in. From the administration of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, your mothers, your fathers, your mother's pussy, your grandmother's pussy, all of you are fools. And then what do we have again? And simply because we have Nigerians and Niger who are coming here to Ghana and who are taking all over our jobs, okay? And then there are sometimes, calling their fellow Niger people and then their fellow Nigerian people, okay, so that they will come and then do the work. As if we the Ghanaians say we are fools. But not forgetting that we were the ones, the majority who voted for you, your mothers and your fathers. So that we are thinking about, coming to join you at the military and then the police. So that we will see whom to what? Secure. Or maybe in other words, you have to secure the Nigerians and then the Nigerians here. Because Ghana belongs to them. Your mother and your grandfather, your grandmother, pussies again. You see, they are taking all over our jobs. We have the Penyah, the Abubuya, the truck pushers, the carriers, the phone sellers. Everywhere as you can even think of them. The prostitution going on. All the work you can ever think of. Now, they are taking all over the work. And then they have to go and call their fellow country people to come and then do the work. I get in the case here. And we have Ghanaians who are even calling them Nigerians, Niger, whatever. They should come and then do their work. And they are Babylon, okay? They are Babylon, their fellow countrymen and women here in Ghana. Okay, as if they are of no worth. Your mothers again, who are the parliament, your fathers, who are the presidency and then the office, all the presidential staffers, your mothers and your fathers, your grandmothers, your grandparents, their pussies one by one. Now, this is what is going on. You see, you those who are listening to me, you can't take care of me. Okay, you those government officials, you those authorities, you can't take off me. I have to take off myself, take off my children, take off my wife, take off my wife's family. Sometimes I have to give money, pay school fees. I get in the case here, do this and then do that. I get in the case here. And we are telling you that you have to drive those foreigners away. Simply because democratic governance is tolerating diplomatic relations. Okay, and under my revolution, I don't tolerate any diplomatic relation. All of you, go back to your country, go and face your insecurities and your liabilities. Because in Ghana here that you are coming so much, seeing our currency to be so valuable, appreciating the city because of this kind of economic crisis that you are having. And then what again can I add? Okay, we still have our insecurities and our problems here. We have to manage them. Okay, we are still problematic here. And then we have this kind of your mother and your father immigration, pussy immigration, who are allowing those kind of foreigners to come here. Okay, and they are doing all the work. They are taking all over our work. They are still allowing the foreigners to come, as if we are free here in Ghana. Your mothers and your fathers, how many what factories have you established under the abolishment of neo-colonialism? As in the what? Importation of pencil, toothpick. Your mother and your father, your mother's pussy, the mobile phone you are holding now to have been watching me on. Your father again, you that kind of government official. And all those clerks. And all are the ministries of Ghana, the governmental ministries of Ghana. Your mother and your father's pussy, one by one. Saw me, tufle, toto me, saw me, I get in the case here. So this is what is going on. And you see, we can't take care of ourselves and we are struggling. You see, you are the governmental side. Okay, and you all of you are governmental officials. You see, so the government is taking care of you, and you are so much free, and you are not thinking about us. Even though we do whatever, you don't mind us. So right now we are struggling. If you should ask the Ghanaian average man, okay, that when he opens the shop, okay, or the Okada riders, when they sit on the motor, we have Nigerians who are doing Okada here in Ghana, Pragia in Ghana. Do you know the difficulty they are facing? Because you are the foreigners who are taking over all over their jobs. But meanwhile, they also have responsibilities. Those Ghanaians have responsibility to take care of. I get in the case here, your mother, your father again, you those governmental officials. You see the case here, your mother's pussies. Okay? So that is the reality that is going on. And we are telling you that you should help us because we are suffering. Okay? We cannot join all of you at the military, all of you at the governmental side, all of you at the police, all of you at your mother's immigration. I get in the case, your mother's pussy immigration. We can't join all of you there. And it's not everybody who is ready for money rituals, sakawa, fraud, scam, murder, kidnapping, those kind of things. Let me tell you, it's not everybody who is ready for that. Okay, so we fought. All those who are not ready for that, we have to create employment for them. For the abolishment of neo-colonialism, you have 90 to 95% of the workers at abroad who are doing all the work. I get in the case, so we are not having any much work doing here in Ghana. And the little that we have, foreigners are taking over is because of the value of our currency. What if you engage in the same currency? Everybody go back to your country and then go and manage your insecurities and liabilities. I get in the case here, and then let's maintain our cultures and our traditions. Even though all of us will be not using the same currency here. You see, and this is all what you are saying. And it's like you are not ready to do that, and you are not minding us. Your mothers, your fathers, your grandfathers, all of them who are using this kind of pragia, all of them have to go away. All of them who are using all those kind of works who are working here, whether it's pragia, whether it's moto, all of them carry them away. I guess in the case here, under the revolution that I'm seeking. And we have the soldiers who are useless, foolish soldiers who are also thinking about their skill, simply because they are afraid of Donald Trump. That Donald Trump is their God. They are afraid. Donald Trump will come here for Mesa, come with soldiers here. So the Ghana soldiers are afraid of him. Your mothers and your fathers here. And how are we so guaranteed that you are a Roman who can face battles? The only Roman in Ghana, the continental lion, nobody. Don't tempt. The only lion who is speaking. No chief can ever speak this. Your mother's pussy again, one by one. All right, this is why we are saying that solve our problems for us compared to the what? You know, see, the majority carries the vote. Most of the civilians voted for those kind of governance in power. Okay, and we have our raw materials here. So why is it that the whites come for our raw materials, our resources, and then go and process them into the finished product? So many air conditioned TV you can mention, including your mother's pussy, smelling pussy mobile phone that you are holding and you are watching me as a governmental official and as a governmental worker. Your mother's pussy again. You are watching me on the phone. I get in it. It's also a finished product. It is also an imported what? Product. I get in the case here. All right, so this is all what you are saying, that you see, you should create those kind of job centers, establish those kind of working facilities for us here, so that we work. I get in the case here, so that we have so many workers in Ghana who will not be stressing. You know, boys have to marry, boys have to buy lands, boys have to rent, properties, and then stay good here in their own country. And you have foreigners who are taking over the country. I get in a case on the name of the diplomatic relations. Your mothers and your fathers again. So this is why I'm calling you for a revolution. If the army of Ghana are not ready and there are not so many enough, I'm the only man in Ghana. I have spoken. I'm not afraid of anybody because there's nobody who take off me. Nobody doesn't even take off me. I take off myself. I get in a case here and I've gone to work. I didn't get anything because of Niger and Nigeria who are taking all over everything. I'm not getting anything for myself. I get in a case here. So that is why I am saying that we have to take all over what we have here. So the military, you have to engage in that process. So even if you are afraid, hand over the ammunition, hand over the guns to us, because you know that you are not men enough, and the government is paying you, so you are not secured. Simply because you entered into the military with connections and their money, and the women were also sexually, intercourse abuse, this kind of rape they were slept with. But if you go to the Western world, it's not like that. The countries are so much industrialized that the government is even begging people to come to the security service because it's believed that immediately you become a security personnel, you can die at any time. So they don't like it. And in Ghana here, sexual intercourse and their money, bribery, simply because we are not so much industrialized. All of your mother's pussy, your father's penis, your father's testicles, fools. All right, so you are thinking about my arrest. You can come and then arrest me for any form of judicial proceedings. And I'm ready to challenge the whole security in Ghana, whether the police, the whole military in Ghana. I'm ready to challenge anybody. I'm not like those who have been arresting who cannot even speak at the court. I'm ready to even challenge the judge and then the president. Your mother's pussy, your grandmother's pussy, your grandfather's pussy, asses. I get in a case here. So I'm ever ready for you. All right? Solving the problems of what foreigners, all in the name of diplomatic relations. As who says we don't have problem here in Ghana? Who says we don't have problem here in Ghana? And who says we are free here in Ghana?
Hey, should I say, well, my tree version. If you don't know what to treat you, say English, dear. When you know what English, it was our mom English version. Hey, I'm going to be watching. Now, a few moments later, baby, I'm there. Oh, my God, dear. Yeah, try. So, when is somewhere, Branty wages, I could do for the worshipper, Obeka, a dear boom from Memo. Also, bet much the word, I'm a comment section. I Penyah block media.